edición número 96 de la Copa de Su Majestad el Rey. Barcelona y Real Betis Balompié preparados para saltar al terreno de juego en unos instantes para estar a la altura del público que les ha seguido hasta Madrid. Ahí está en el palmarés de la Copa el Athletic de Bilbao, 23 títulos en 34 finales, el Barcelona 22 títulos en 31 finales, el Real Madrid 17 de 34.
Pero sinceramente creo que han sido dos de los mejores equipos del campeonato. El Betis con un estilo que no salió como favorito indudablemente al principio, y sin embargo que lo que dictan los nombres de los dos equipos y los títulos de diferencia entre uno y otro.
Estamos viendo la alineación del Real Betis, hemos visto la del Barcelona. Víctor, un último apunte antes de arrancar.
Bueno, quizá reparar también el objetivo de meterse en Europa.
Bobby Robson, now he's promised to make a statement tomorrow morning. Western Europe, I think, has been affected by swirling occasional rain, but I'm quite sure that the players will put that behind them in just a moment. And beside me, as I mentioned earlier, just wondered, Trevor, as we start this game, here we are. It's 20 years since Betis won the Cup. They've only won the Cup once, and they're the other end. Well, the two players figuring here, there's Robert Jani from Croatia. Especially a goalkeeper. He's one of the best with that left foot. He's getting it in there. Alfonso did get away from his marker. Barcelona 7 on the league, and here is Figo going in. Lovely little reverse pass. Stoichkov goes to the line, and out comes the goalkeeper, Yaro. Lovely little move there by the hit and run by Stoichkov.
That just shows you everything.
He's a very experienced goalkeeper, of course. Held the Portuguese record. There's Alfonso getting beyond again into the box. Can he put it away? Great shot, and it's over the line! Alfonso scores, and Betis have gone up 11 and a half minutes. And that was from an almost impossible angle. That was a brilliant piece of striking.
That's exactly what we were talking about there 2 minutes ago, Archie, about that ball played through for Alfonso. Perfectly timed his run, came away from Couto. He had one shot blocked by Ian Goles, but maybe a little bit fortunate the way the ricochet came off him and crossed the line. But he got what he deserved. His timed run was excellent, and that's 1-0 to Betis.
And I think he's injured in the process. Well, I say it was an excellent goal because of what he did to get there.
That was all about a timed run and delivery of the pass. It was perfectly executed. Barcelona are going to have problems tonight when they have this flat back four, and they've got Abdelado and Couto together. They're going to get stranded with the guys at pace of Alfonso, and his goal scoring record is so good. He's even got the luck there.
Well, he had luck, but to get the ball to the line here, Trevor, and get a shot in the first place, and it was accurate.
Yeah, it was on target, that's the main thing, and he rode his luck in.
Right in the middle of the penalty area, and that's meant for Luis Enrique, and there's a brilliant save there. Pizzi couldn't put it away. An incredible miss there, and instinctive goalkeeping by Yaro.
Delivery into him as well. I think Guardiola put the ball in. Enrique, as I say, pulled off a good header. Could have crept inside the near post. And the follow-up was just...
In by Yanni. Here's Finidi George. Finidi tries again. George going himself with a shot, and touched there by Vitor Baia. Great move by the Nigerian international, and bringing out the best in the Portuguese keeper.
A bit of pressure, and you never know where to believe him.
Guardiola. Couto was up there, he's left his defensive area, but Figo funnels his way back into midfield. Now can he get his shot in? He's trying for... What a goal! Figo has equalised. A quite magnificent strike by the Portuguese international. Right, it's 2 minutes into stoppage time. And you said about Bobby Robson, the goalkeeper, had nothing very much to do, or not as much as he would have liked. Well, that puts a smile on his face.
Figo has done exceptionally well up to this point, and he did very, very well there. He made himself half a yard, and I thought, yeah, go on, hit it, and he did, and he's hit it very, very well. The goalkeeper's got his left hand to it, and sometimes you feel if you get a good palm to it like that, then you should save it. He's maybe disappointed with that, but Figo deserves it for the efforts that he's put in so far in this game.
Yanni held back, I'm sure. It's a free kick, and can Real Betis strike back immediately? One each now. Yanni with it. Too easy there, Finidi George back in. Now here's Rios trying to get in for a shot and goal. Brilliantly saved. Out came Bayer very quickly. Peña's inside. Luis Enrique. Look at the play inside, just a bit too hard. De La Peña. Piche tries to hit it in. And again missed by Piche. There were too many legs, too much of a tangle, and it stayed out.
A great break there from Barcelona.
Guardiola. 3 players in for it. Pichi was up there, and there's a shot by Couto. All of a sudden,
he's hit 1 or 2 bad ones, but that was a good one.
He's very near the keeper. Finidi George, can he chip it in? Delayed too long. There's a flick and goal off the line from Alfonso. Wonderful effort by the striker. Lobbed the ball high, and here he is again. Hooked away. And Barcelona very fortunate.
In a nice passing fashion, but to be honest, Betis are just throwing the ball forward.
Oh, that's great play by Alfonso. He's going in. He tries to go forward himself. Finidi George. There it is. Wonderful finish. And great play by Alfonso as Real Betis go in front in the 37th minute. And oh dear, the credit goes to the White Baron.
I just said there a minute ago, Alfonso was not getting the opportunities, not getting the passes that he wanted, and in the end he's provided the pass, the right pass, the killer pass indeed for Finidi George to possibly put this game beyond Barcelona and give Betis the cup win that they so desperately want.
Well, it's 20 years since they've won the cup. They've only ever been in 3 cup finals. Look at that beautiful play there, leaving Couto for dead in a superb pass. What a great finish, near post one.
Yeah, he still had a lot to do when Alfonso pushed the ball through to him. Finidi George ran onto it, kept his head down, struck it well, and Vitor Bayi had no chance.
Well, we've seen him do that so open for Ajax.
Poor defending there from Fernando Couto. He was far too easy to beat. Alfonso took full advantage, and that is a great finish.
Oh, really? When you see it from that angle, Trevor, he really... A throw on the side, it's Figo. Luis Enrique can't get it. Well, that's a bit of that. Surely offside. It's offside. Oh, he's given a go. He's given a goal. Now that surely was offside. That's incredible. Pichi gets it. And I think that's a disgrace.
I'd have to see that again. All of a sudden there were 3 Barcelona forwards on their own in the 6-yard box. Pichi took advantage of it. It was a good header, finished it very well. He still had to put the ball in the net.
Watch the ball played here.
No, he's on. He's definitely onside.
Yes.
No, that's a bona fide goal. I mean, that counts.
Well, when I saw him the first time, it looked as if he was a couple of yards offside, but the ball was played there.
That's Guardiola's all-important contribution to the game, I think.
And finished there by Pichi. So the assistant referee did get it quite right, and it shows you the value of video evidence.
Yeah, you've got to go along with that. It was a good decision. Not an easy decision for the assistant referee to take.
Here. Well, they're attacking in numbers. Finidi George. And now Rios saw the side net. He could have cut it inside. Vidakovic gives it away, and there goes the final whistle. We're now heading for extra time. A dramatic ending to this game. Weary limbs at the end of a long, hard season, and the holders of the European Cup Winners' Cup trying to pierce a defence that's been excellent under pressure. Here's Figo going again. Still out there now. Here's a shot by Amaniki. Oh, it's gone in! Barcelona have scored what I think might be the winner. And it was hammered in. There was a deflection. We'd like to see that again. The ball was eventually put over and they're down there in a heap.
I think it was Figo who put the ball in it there at the end, but certainly Amuniki, how lucky can you get? He had a clear-cut opportunity to strike for goal, and he smashed it against one of the Betis defenders, and it's ended up rolling past the goalkeeper towards goal, and I think it was Figo who had the final touch.
Well, let's see from here. There was a shot by Amuniki, then a little prod, yes. Figo getting the touch. Drifted away from his defender brilliantly there. But it's not all over. This team could still fight back. It's more likely this will prove the winner, though.
Oh, you'd think so now. As I say, I was very fortunate in the way that came out. There was Amuniki's chance. I mean, goodness knows where that ball would have ended up if I hadn't hit the defender.
Alphonse Guardiola coming in there. Man, lucky not to have been booked in this game. Look at Bobby Robson. This could be into stoppage time as Alfonso chases it. Fernando Couto. A cluster of Barca players all aiding each other. And there it goes. Barcelona have won the cup again. The Copa del Rey is theirs. And they now wait the moment when the King of Spain will present them with this handsome trophy. And as you can guess, the Barca supporters, De La Peña, there's the celebration, mixed with, I think, an acute sense of relief, because twice they came back and they went into the lead at the most crucial time, the best time. Special sport is on the sea with yachts. And we're in a stadium with one of the greatest trophy rooms in the world. It's a real Fingal's cave of triumph. But Popescu now, he's going to lift the cup. And listen to that draw from around the stadium. Barcelona, 23 times holders of the Copa del Rey. So they've got this triumph so hard worked.
And they've done it again tonight.
And my thoughts now go to Bobby Robson as that cup is held up by Guardiola. He announces his future tomorrow. He's just won another cup again. He's won something in every country he's been in. League championships, a European trophy, domestic cups, the Cup Winners' Cup this season, the Super Cup, a game. There he is, Bobby Robson. With Núñez, and I wonder what happens when they talk to each other tomorrow.
Tu mateix. La temporada ha estat esplèndida. I atenció, l'himne del Barça al Bernabéu. Més sorpreses. Passejant la Copa per l'estadi, és l'estadi Santiago Bernabéu, ple de senyeres, amb l'himne del Barça. Això només pot passar al món del futbol. I ara els jugadors del Barça, és un gest molt bonic, van cap on són els aficionats del Betis a aplaudir-los. Veiem Guardiola, Sergi, aplaudint l'afició del Betis, que ha tingut un comportament meravellós. És el fi de festa espectacular que mereixen les dues aficions. La del Betis, que s'ha comportat meravellosament bé i que rep els aplaudiments de l'equip guanyador. La volta d'honor, la volta olímpica. El Barça ha guanyat per 3 gols a 2 al Betis, però el partit ha estat sempre obert. Ha estat, com deia en Josep Guardiola,